is Walt with the IMS Realty team. I'm just driving back towards the city in Las Vegas, Nevada, but I had a couple topics on my mind, and one of them I wanted to talk about. I thought I'll just do it while I'm driving, and I'm trying to hold my phone because it's a little bit vibrating where I've got it mounted in the car. So what I wanted to talk about today is a couple questions that's been running through my mind. As a real estate agent, when I go out on listing appointments or I have someone talk to me about listing their home, there's always the same set of questions that get asked and that I answer. And so I wanted to address those a little bit and talk about what I think you should be looking for in a real estate agent. First of all, I do think you should interview multiple real estate brokerages and agents, because I think that's very important to make a comparison so you can make an educated decision on who you want to hire. It's a very important transaction. I do think real estate transactions are getting more and more complicated as time goes on. The legal forms and everything that needs to be followed and the guidelines continues to get more and more detailed and lengthy. And so having a professional in your corner to handle that for you is very much worth it. But as far as who should you hire, so one of the first questions that I get almost always is, what's your percent? How much do you charge? What's your commission? Well, in the real estate world, there is no set commission, and commission is always negotiable. Now, our brokerage, we have a commission that we charge, that we set as our fee for listing a property. But the answer that I have, because most of the time when I give that, whatever that percentage is, I'll get the answer that someone else can do it for cheaper, or will you discount your rate, or something along those lines. So my answer to that question is very simple. If I let you negotiate me down on my price, then how am I going to do negotiating the sale of your house? Am I a good negotiator? Am I going to get you the best dollar for your house? I just let you talk me down a percent or two. So how's that going to go on the other end? I do feel like there are a lot of real estate agents or companies that will automatically just discount to get the listing, and that's fine if that's their business model. It's not ours. We know how much money it's going to take to put into a listing, how the advertising budget. We pretty much have everything costed out. We know what it's going to take. We know about how long it's going to take us to sell that house. So we adjust our rates appropriately and our fees appropriately. So that's the thing, that's the question to ask, is not how much are you going to charge me as much as it is, are you charging me the appropriate amount to get my house sold, market it properly, etc. So that's one question, and that's how I would answer it. The other question I get is, basically it's kind of a how busy are you question. I'm trying to switch lanes here while I'm talking, but how busy are you, meaning how many listings do you have, or how many what are you currently working on? And that question, depending on the answer, can be taken in lots of different ways. It can be, I think I just missed my exit. Now I got to go a little farther. The answer to that can be, if I say, I have a lot of listings, X number of listings, whatever that is, that could be taken as, you're too busy to sell my house. If I say I don't have any, that can be taken as, geez, you're not very good, you don't have any listings. So rather than focus on what a company has listed or doesn't have listed, I focus on the individual that I am talking to. So I would look more at, how busy is this person? Everybody's out there. You can research people. Most people are on social media. Real estate agents that are doing their job are out there on social media. So you can find out, are they busy or are they not busy? And, we spend 100% of our time on real estate related items. And I know there's a lot of agents that are part-time or do things this and that, and have part-time jobs and do other things, and that's all fine too. There's no set standard that you really have to go by, or somebody that you need to be so loyal to. It's a matter of what your own personal preference is. And I think, there's a saying, if you want to get something done, give it to someone busy, is a very, very important aspect, and I think it's very true. People that just typically aren't busy and don't have a lot going on don't want to have a lot going on. There's a reason that they don't have a lot going on. So those are two of the main questions that I get, and like I said, the answer can be taken in lots of different ways. So that's not the right question to ask. I think the right question to ask is, how busy are you? What do you do with your day? How's most of your time spent? If someone's answering you and telling you that they're busy and they're on the run constantly and they're on the move and they're one property to the next, that's probably a good person to hire. They're making things happen. I know there's a lot of different scenarios where that might be different for a new agent. A new agent might not be busy, and they might tell you that they can devote 100% of the time to your house and they can sit in your house all day long, and that's fine too. That's one aspect to look at as well. So as long as they're busy, that's the point. So those are the things I wanted to cover. There's a lot of other questions to ask, but those are two of the main ones that come to my mind as I'm driving that I wanted to talk about. And hopefully that helps when you make the next decision. And hopefully when you choose to interview those brokerages and you want to talk to someone that can put some effort in and put some definitely spend some serious time and effort into selling your home, you'll consider us, you'll consider IMS Realty. You can find us just about anywhere, but our contact information will be in this video, so give us a call. Love to chat with you about your potential home sale. All right, have a good day. Take care.